transition year. That's the mantra that's getting me through it. If things go well and smoothly, if you pre-registered and had almost zero line, I hope some of you have enjoyed the nice short lines at pre-registration. I give all credit to my excellent staff who have been very helpful, working like dogs since Wednesday to get everything done. I thank them very much.
By the way, a very, very fast formality. I don't think we ever actually had the formal vote. Chiara was not officially installed onto the board. Any opposed? Didn't think so. You're mine. Get back to work.
Well, Sam, back in 2000, you spotted me hanging out in registration with a couple of my friends, and he told me, go, do some work. He hasn't told me I can stop yet.
Dude, I just wanted a sandwich. I thought you were
Sam, can I stop yet?
No. You will only stop when Great Burnham Wood shall come to Dunsinane. Carl, you're up.
Carl Zadex Jorgensen. I'm publications director. It's my 5th year, and
Quit screwing around over there.
Theoretically, my work is done before the convention, but possibly not. Anyway, I'm very happy to be here. Brian Harris, that's me, the Masquerade and Charity Auction Director. There will be a charity auction display outside of Allegheny 1 during dealer's room hours today, and from 10 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. tomorrow. Items for the charity auction can be dropped off there. Additionally, between 2:30 and 3, there's a presentation from our charity representatives, Pittsburgh Parrot Rescue, tomorrow, 2:30 to 3 in the Westmoreland room, and the charity auction itself is from 3 to 5 in the Westmoreland room tomorrow.
I'm going to interrupt here. This is probably the best time to invite a young lady up here. We have Roberta from Pittsburgh Parrot Rescue, who is lurking in the shadows down there. Roberta, would you come up here and give us maybe a 1-minute background of what it is you do?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Pittsburgh. Thanks for having us. We really appreciate this. Most people walk into a pet store and they see a beautiful bird that costs hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars. You wouldn't think that those birds would be abused, neglected, or given away. But they are. It's unfortunate. Sometimes life situations come along and people do need to find a new home for their birds. So that's why we're here, to help everyone who needs to find a new home for their bird, or to help birds that might be in trouble. We've been in existence for about 10 years, and I started as a volunteer at the National Aviary, and I saw a great need for a place for unwanted birds. So I really appreciate you having us here this year, and stop by and say hello to Joe. He's down there. Thank you.
Thank you, Roberta. By the way, I made a typo in the email that I sent to Roberta. I promised her we could get her $100,000, so I need you guys at the charity auction, okay? Don't make me look like a fool.
Roberta has a table in the dealer's room right in the front, and also on the other subject of the masquerade, anybody who is interested in participating in the masquerade, there is a impromptu unmoderated rehearsal tomorrow.
Tonight it is going to be, I believe, 9 o'clock. I have to check my pocket program. Everybody should have their pocket program. If you don't, get one.
And there's a mandatory rehearsal tomorrow morning in the Spirit of Pittsburgh Ballroom, which is where you are now, from 9 a.m. to noon for those who wish to participate.
Hi, everybody. I'm KP, John Cole. I'm your programming director this year. Just wanted to say this is possibly the most complex schedule we've ever had. For the first time, Anthrocon has 15 programming rooms between both buildings, the Westin and the Convention Center. We've expanded to a new performance room. We have a larger headless lounge. We have headless lounges in both facilities. And we have over 100 programming events this year. So hopefully everybody is going to have a good time.
hand this over to Giza, but there's another plug I'm going to put in. At the charity table, you can buy tickets to a ticket-only performance that To the Ranting Griffin and I will be doing together Sunday afternoon. Tickets are $10. It's limited to the first 500 seats. If we start getting to ticket number 491, the price may get more expensive, so don't wait.
Good morning. My name is Giza. I am the operations director. During the year, I run the website and I run our forums. I run the operations office. It is in the Crawford Room on the 3rd floor of the Westin. We are open 24 hours a day through Monday morning. So if you have a question or need anything, come talk to us and we'll help you out.
I'm Tiger Wolf, the Internet Director. I've set up the Internet Cafe area outside Allegheny. And basically we're there to help support folks in any way we can with regard to computer issues or getting their email or whatever. I'd like to point out that this year we do have wireless available within the dealer's room in Hall C for any dealers that need internet access to support their business. The information on how to connect to that is available at the con store. If there's any trouble with any of that, just notify me.
I am Steve Hobbs. I'm the audio video director. Can't see anybody. I actually helped set up all of this stuff in here. If there's anything that you would need for a panel, equipment-wise, you would come to me. That's actually it for me, so I'll just let you.
Okay. I'm filling the space for Wild Kitten. I'm Wild Kitten. The dealers are setting up right now, so I really can't get away from my station. But if there's any issues with the dealer's room, if you have any complaints, the very large man down there with a ponytail will be happy to talk to you.
Do we have the feed from the camera truck? I think they wanted to introduce themselves.
Hello. Who's that? There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, the man behind the cameras. That's Cheetah hiding in the truck back there. I realized earlier this year, somebody pointed out to me that a lot of folks here don't realize the guys operating the cameras, they are Anthrocon volunteers. They're not paid staff at the convention center, so you know those fellows you see running around in the purple vest, give them a big hand too, because they don't get paid for this.
Thank you, Sam. Ready to, and we'll dissolve the table.
All right, quick shout out to Jesse Tracer, the one who once again did that beautiful Pocket program. There are some errors in the Pocket program. The errors are my fault. It was my job to edit the thing. I spent about a minute doing it because I was a little busy. So I sent it back and said, fine, no problem, fine. Well, it's not really fine. There's a few errors. For example, you're not in the room it says you should be. So, all right. Now, we like to save the best for last when doing introductions. About a year ago, I was out in Los Angeles, and I had the great honor of having a wonderful lunch with Anthrocon guests of honor Scott Shaw and Stan Sakai. Stan's with us, by the way, this year. He's down in the dealer's room to buy some stuff. His daughter Hannah is here too. If you see her swinging the swords around, she's allowed. Nobody else is, just Hannah. And this very, very pleasant and charming man came and sat down with us, and I was introduced to, here's our friend Floyd. And Floyd is a wonderful man. I had a great time chatting with him, and it soon was made clear to me that I was sitting next to the first African-American animator ever hired at Disney Studios in the 1950s. I was sitting next to one of the people who has worked under the direct supervision of Walt Disney. A man who helped bring us such movies as Walt Disney's Robin Hood,